sad. I'm cat sitting currently. So this is Stanley's sister. Hi guys, welcome back. Long time no see. This was a wee order I had placed, I think it was literally a couple of weeks before I went to Bali, and then it arrived while I was in Bali. So I'm just going to show you the bits and pieces that I got, but basically everything is from SHEIN. No. I feel like I have to say this like every single time. I am well aware of people's opinions with SHEIN, and your opinions are completely valid, okay? And I know, and I understand, I get it. Their homeware kind of sparked my interest whenever I seen a couple of wee things here and there, and it was actually like a wee ad that came up on Facebook, so I just went on, had a wee nosy, and I thought, you know what, yes, I'm gonna place a wee order and I'm gonna see what the hype is it worth it, is it actually decent stuff, what is the situation, what's the crack really. Yeah, I think that box was that heavy that my vein was popping out. Get back in there. So I'm also going to show you the few bits and pieces that I got that I already have up around my house, which I actually thought that's kind of a good idea because it saves me just showing you it and you just having to use your imagination. The first couple of items are actually behind me. There are a couple of picture frames, and the picture frames I noticed were actually really good quality depending on the actual material. Like for example, there was a wee wooden one that I got and it was very light. It definitely feels the money that it was, whereas the other one that I got that I'll show you was definitely a wee bit more pricey, and it's definitely far better quality. This is like the wee wooden one that I was talking about, and I think this one here was about £2 or £3, and you know what, it is lovely. I absolutely do love it. I love like the really dark oak wood, and I love the gold detailing around the inner frame, but it's very light. It's very cheap feeling, but you see, whenever it's just sitting there, you honestly, you wouldn't know. I love it so much actually, and it does go well with my room. It does look really well. And then this frame here, I love this one. I love the brass and the green detailing. Beautiful. I love it. And there definitely is like a really good weight to this picture frame. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't weigh a ton weight. And there's actual proper glass in it as well instead of plastic, whereas it's plastic in that other picture frame, whereas this is actual glass. You can actually have it sitting like so, but because of the picture that I have in it, I have it sitting like this. I got 3 more picture frames. So basically, I kind of feel like if you have the same taste and style in decor as me, you're going to love these. I understand that my taste in decor is very old-fashioned, kind of somewhat vintage modern, and I understand that that's not for everybody. So yeah, just kind of like take this with a pinch of salt, you know. But I got this wee picture frame here. I don't actually remember whether I understood or realized that it was going to be this small, but oh well, hey ho. I'm not too sure whether I'm gonna, I wonder what if I'd be able to actually hang this up. Could you imagine? Could you imagine just having this just up on the wall? It's literally tiny, so obviously it's just like a really nice like vintage carved black. Do you know what, see, with it being so small, I do think that it would be quite nice sitting up somewhere, because you see in my hall table I have a small picture frame as well, where I think I got it off eBay, believe it or not, and I didn't realize that it was going to be so small. But you know what, I made it work, and like the size of it, it's fine, it's nice, it works. This wee picture frame here, I initially thought that it was going to be about this size, or obviously slightly bigger, but because it is so small, I think it actually works, and I don't think it looks too bad actually. But honestly, these next 2 picture frames are beautiful, and they're very weighty. There definitely is a lot of weight to them, which makes me kind of think that the quality isn't too bad, you know, like they're not plastic, put it that way. But this one, stunning, absolutely beautiful. You can hang this up, or you can have it sitting out on your mantle or your, I was going to say your chessboard, one of these sideboards. But again, I love that really nice antique bronze gold detailing. Maybe a wee close-up of it. It's just stunning. You just might have seen there, I actually have something very similar. Oh god, is it the same? I shit you not, it's the same, but this one here is slightly bigger and more of a yellow gold, whereas this is actually more of an antique bronze gold, which I actually prefer. This one I got off eBay and it is heavier, maybe because it's a wee bit bigger, but this one I actually prefer the colour of, and it actually looks a wee bit more like authentic actually. And again, you can hang this up or you can have it sitting on your mantle, sideboard, whatever, but as you can see, these photo frames I love. So while I'm actually on the topic of picture frames, I actually found prints on SHEIN as well. Again, I just picked them up to see the quality of them, and I have to say I'm so impressed. So this is one of the prints, and I actually got this picture frame for £1 from a car boot sale. But I put the print in it. It's kind of overlapped a wee bit, which is completely fine, but you can see how nice and matte it is. One thing I like to do with my picture frames whenever it's pictures like this is I like to take the glass out, because it means that you're not going to get a reflection, and I love the matte look. So yeah, you can obviously feel free to like keep the glass in, keep it out, doesn't matter, but I like to just take the glass out. I feel like it makes the picture look so much better, and you can actually see it from all angles, whether the sun is beaming in or not. I got this other print as well, and this frame I also got in a car boot sale, but this print, I know so many people are gonna be like, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. But this is just like my dream. But again, it's that really nice matte canvas feel of a print, and this was actually really big, so I had to like sellotape the back of it. So like they're actually really handy prints to actually have if you have a really big picture frame and you don't know what to put in it. Obviously these prints are literally just my style. I love anything that's old, antique, Greek mythology, Tudor times, I don't know. I just really love like Renaissance paintings and everything, so they were just absolutely perfect for me. But they have so many different styles and everything, like these ones here. So we're actually in the middle of doing our bedroom up at the minute. I think we're going to panel one of the walls, and I thought that these wee pictures or prints would be nice either on that panelled wall or somewhere around the room. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I got 5 in a pack, but they're all the same size. But I just thought that the colours and tones were somewhat quite nice. And then we have this print here. That's actually the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. That's like something my mum would actually put up in her bedroom, so I might actually give her that. But I just thought that some of these were really nice actually, and it definitely caught my eye on the website. I'm actually going to put a picture up here of what they actually look like on the website, because it definitely is what sold me to them. Oh, that's upside down. But I just think in wee gold frames, like simple wee gold frames, these would look really nice. And again, the fabric material of these is the canvas style. So that's another wee print there. I just really like the styles of them. They're kind of like French contouring. I feel like this one's quite cute. That was quite nice actually. But I just really like the muted greens tone. The green tones. And then we have this one. And then I got these 2 wee hooks. These are like wee wall or door hooks. And they actually came in as a pack of 2, and I actually already have one up in my downstairs bathroom. They're just to kind of hang your dressing gown. Tiles. They're a wee bit cheap, they're a wee bit flimsy, but definitely like sturdy enough. They come with the nail and everything, and do you know what, like from a distance, like you'll see on my door, if I remember to show you, they do look quite nice. I got a candle. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but I literally just bought this to actually see what it's like, because I do have a candle up here, and this is from Anasis. I'm not too sure how it's pronounced, but this is an American New York brand, and the stuff is very pricey. It's very pricey, very luxurious, but the stuff is absolutely beautiful. I actually got a couple of vases on there, and I actually spent that much that I got this free, so that was handy. But they're beautiful. Absolutely stunning, very delicate. So I obviously just wanted to get that one, just kind of see what it was like, what the quality was like. Honestly, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to burn it. It's literally just for like decoration purposes only. And there was so many more on the website. There was like a wee angel, like a wee cherub and stuff. There was other like actual statues, but I just thought I would get this one because it did look quite nice actually. And do you know what? Like there definitely is a scent off it. And it smells quite nice. It's not too strong, it's not too overpowering. And next up, I got these tumblers. and I love these. I actually think I'm going to go on and buy more of these because again, just got them to see how good they were, the quality, and these are obviously glass. Then the glass is quite thick actually, although there isn't much weight to them. They are quite light, which kind of worries me, so I have been very careful while using them because I'm actually using the other one at the minute. But I love the shape of these. I think they're kind of more suited for like coffee or iced coffee, because you see if I put a can of Coke in these, they are quite big by the way. A can of Coke, a full can, comes up to here. So it's not great. But definitely, like if you're an iced coffee drinker and you make it yourself, these are really nice, pleasing to look at, aesthetically pleasing wee tumbler glasses. Oh, they have 3 different sizes. Oh, that's nice. So this is the large size. This is the large size, and then they have medium, and then they have small. I think I might actually go on and get 1 medium and 1 small, just for like shits and giggles. And they were initially a £5 each, £5 each, but I think I used like a 20% discount code, and they were £3.20 each then. I got this mirror. I don't This is the first time I've actually took it out of the box. Ew. What? Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to DIY this or spray it. Do you know what? It's not bad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. The colour is tacky. I love my golds, but there's a bit of a happy medium there where you kind of have to find like the right shade of gold before it looks too tacky. And that is something I've had to be very, very careful with because there's a lot of gold in my house and I just don't want it to look tacky or just too much or overdone. But this shade of gold is just nah. But I bought this as like a wee trinket tray or a wee tray to actually put my skincare on. I'm not too sure. I'll see. It's plastic. It's obviously not the best quality. I'd say if I dropped it, it would bounce back up to me. So I have unintentionally left the best to last. And this was actually the products or the items that made me actually do this whole order. So I got 2, which obviously will make sense once you actually see this. And I am so happy with these. These are heavy. These are very, very heavy. If somebody handed me these and told me to guess where they were from or how much they would be, the last place I would think of was SHEIN, and the fact that they were like 13, I think they were like 13 or 14 pounds each. These are wall hooks. Well, wall candle hooks? I don't know, but they basically come in 2 pieces and you just screw them together. If I can, I might actually steal somebody's picture that is in the reviews. If I can. Okay, so it's not my picture, just putting it out there, I don't own it, but because there is quite a few pictures in the reviews that were definitely selling me on it even more, and it looks stunning. But this is beautiful. Like, I love the color, I love the beautiful detail. So you could definitely just put a candle in this. This is literally just what it's for. Or even one of those like electric lights, you know, with the way it's just like a wee flame or like a wee, I kind of feel like 2 of these, like just on either side of your mantle, up on the wall, or even if you have a bathroom, 2 on either side of the bath or something, I don't know, or even just 1 on a wall somewhere where you have some picture frames, some wall art. So I obviously bought 2, by the way, because I'm definitely thinking of putting 1 on either side of my mantle. But no, out of this entire haul and everything I got, no, actually the prints, I absolutely freaking love the prints. I think tomorrow's video, I'm not too sure what I'm filming this week. Well, I just don't know what order I'm going to be doing it, but you're going to see like my new setup, my new background, and my prints, or like the prints are in the background, so you're going to see them and stuff. But yeah, I think they're like definitely my favourite. So yeah, I think them prints and the picture frames, but these are definitely like my favourite thing out of this entire haul. If you're okay with SHEIN, Have a wee nosy. Go on, have a wee nosy at their homeware. It definitely is hit or miss. Look at the reviews, look at what the quality's like, what it's made of and whatever. It definitely is hit or miss, but at the same time, with certain things, you're gonna get what you pay for, you know what I mean? Definitely with some of those wee picture frames, they were a wee bit cheaper and everything, like the wee wooden one, but then the other one was absolutely beautiful. But no, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with absolutely everything right. I don't really think anything was like an absolute shit show. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, anyway. And nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you in my next one.